A long time ago, Ezekiel saw wheels within wheels way up in the middle of the air. That's what I was thinking about while I watched the voladores birdmen preparing to fly from a small revolving platform 100 feet high above me in Papantla, Veracruz, Mexico, during the Days of the Dead. The flyers, voladores in Spanish, Coxswain in Totonaca, were performing an ancient ritual connected to the indigenous Mexican calendar cycle. As I watched in awe, my mind kept straying to Ezekiel's vision, which I knew primarily from the old gospel choir song and the UFO conspiracy theory, but I had never given much thought to it until now. But now, that gospel chorus kept echoing in my head as I watched the Birdmen, and I found myself wondering about that wheel within a wheel spinning high above this crazy, uncentered, discordant world of ours. And now, it seemed to me that the gospel choir was singing in such perfect harmony in order to try to somehow harmonize the world. The Birdmen ritual is also about harmony. It honors the earth and the passage of time. It asks for the return of rain in the spring and fertility to the soil, and restores balance and order into human relationships. The four Birdmen flyers in the ancient symbolism represent the four directions and the four elements: sun, wind, earth, water. The central dancing musician represents the fifth direction, the zenith, the center pole, the axis of the world. The whole universe, the big wheel, revolves around that pole, and the four-cornered platform turning at its center is the inner wheel, with humanity dangling by a thread. In their descent, each Birdman becomes one of the four year-bearers of the ancient Mexican calendar and circles the pole 13 times for a total of 52 rotations, the number of years in the ancient calendar cycle. Five Totonaca Birdmen in bright sashes and red pants, multicolored tufts on their heads like exotic birds, one of them playing a flute and a small drum, walk in a circle around a pole over 100 feet high, then climb to the very top, seemingly almost in the clouds, and position themselves on the small wooden revolving platform with the pole as axis. The leader stands on the tiny, vertiginous center, the very summit of the celestial pole, with no protection from falling, and dances, defying death, blowing his flute and beating his drum, facing each of the four directions in turn. The four flyers, each with a rope tied around his waist, the other end wrapped around the pole 13 times, launch themselves backwards into the air. The platform begins to revolve, and as it turns, the Birdmen fly upside down, spinning around and around at the end of the lengthening ropes in ever-widening circles. 100 feet down, 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 until just before their heads would smash against the ground in front of me, they upright themselves and land on their feet running. Thus, harmony and order are restored to the world from a wheel within a wheel, way up in the middle of the air.